matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Morant against Garland. And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And it's Mitchell missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Bane kicks to Adams. Down low. Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Bane with the screen on Garland. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
There's Garland. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Bane passes to Morant. At 3 off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Adams, out to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mobley the pass to Garland. Here he goes. Back to Mobley. Now the pass to Okoro. Now Mitchell, guarded by Jackson. A 3. Here's Okoro. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2-guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
Morant drives in. It's Bane atop the key. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant slams it in.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Bane. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
There's Garland. And Adams sends it back. Jackson finds Morant. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. He takes it in.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Here's Morant. 10 points for him. And finished off by Morant.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Bain, no good. Cavaliers leading. Right side, Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Outside, Bain. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he goes big with the top right over John Morant.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Morant passes to Bain. Inside. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three. What body control from Morant, able to take the hit and power through it all.
The drive by Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Morant surveying the D. Driving in. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. 1:36 left now here in the second. Pass to Mobley. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And it's Morant missing. Cleveland leading by 7. Outside Garland. Passes it to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. And here are the Cavaliers now. And here is Garland. 7 points in the game.
On D, Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
Bane drives in. Out to the wing. Now here's Okoro. Brooks covering. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the rejection by Jackson. Bane passes to Morant. Softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got Robin Lopez and Stevens in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. LeVert against Jokic, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Concho, and that one drops for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
And there's the pass to Kennard. Back to Jones. Pass to Kennard. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 9. To the inside. Kennard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
Jones against LeVert. Pass to Osman. LeVert trying to get open. And that one's good. Osman's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Cavs. Outside, Jones. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. Jones looking for an opening. Dishes to Clark. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by LeVert. Here's Osman. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Back to LeVert. 5 to shoot. And Jones pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kennard finds Jones, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Now Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's the 3. The shot comes out. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
1:31 left to play in the third. LeVert against Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wade. Blocked again. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Grizzly ball.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Kennard. There's a screen. To the paint. They could use a bucket. Aldama gets the bucket.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Wade outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Wade's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Clark with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Clark's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jones with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's the pass to Kennard. Lets the 3 fly, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his 3-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game, and he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw.
Man, Robin Lopez has a lovable personality. He's someone his teammates really enjoy playing with.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cleveland leading by 7. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Bain against Mitchell. Look at that.
Nice. This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Here's Morant. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here's Morant for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Morant outside. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Bain sets the screen for Morant. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Now, here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. And here is Bain to the middle. Here's Jackson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Garland against Morant. Allen trying to break free. Garland with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Morant kicks to Bain. .127 left in the fourth quarter. Trains the three-pointer.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Mitchell missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Bain for three. And no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Mitchell. A wide open look here for Garland. Here's Allen. Mobley left side. Brooks against Garland. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Allen a screen on Bain. For three, Mitchell. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Mobley looking it over. Kicks it out to Garland. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now Morant off target, and so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Smart missing. And here are the Cavaliers now. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Brown. The three is up. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own three.
Here's Mitchell, and he gets it to go.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Tatum. The three ball. And the Celtics another three.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Garland against Smart. Mobley lays it up and banks it in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Smart. Takes it inside. The kick to Tatum. Back to Smart. Banked it in off the glass.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
The Cavs have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Brown with the steal. He's got a clear path. Smart with a bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Horford outside. Kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum can't hit. The Cavs trailing. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Smart. Horford outside. Down low. Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. Here he goes. And finished off by Tatum.
Ooh, quick first step by Tatum. Didn't look out.
Smart against Garland. Outside Mitchell. There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Here's Tatum. He's got 7. Screen by Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
It just nails the 3.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Williams. Horford outside. Outside Tatum. Screen by Horford. And Tatum, here we go. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
Smart against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. And here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Left side Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Here's Brown. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Horford pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Outside Tatum. And yep, it's good. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Here's Mitchell. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Smart against Garland. Outside, Williams. The kick to Tatum. Smart against Garland. And here's Brown for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Brown against Garland. Outside Mitchell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Tatum. 14 points for him. Smart outside. Out to Horford. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Mobley, right side. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. Now Williams. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
And so it's the Boston.
Your Cavaliers, 23. The Celtics, 36.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's White in at the 2. Pass to Gallinari. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Both shots good from the stripe. Boston has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Williams on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rubio.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Brogdon against Rubio. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. Outside for Brogdon. Shoots it from the corner. It's rebounded by Wade. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sport. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Now here's Brogdon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Williams misses. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Here's Cornett. Stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Rubio. White with the steal. Outside, Williams. Launches a three. It's picked off. To the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Inside, here's Cornette. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside, Williams. Throws it up high. Got a hand on it. Rubio up top. Lopez against Gallinari. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
5 on the clock. Outside for Brogdon. Here's Gallinari. Right side White. Over LeVert. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Outside White. Pass to Cornette. Outside for Gallinari. Outside Brogdon. Now here's White. Here's Cornette. The kick out to Williams. Goes up again. And Gallinari lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 11.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Osman. Williams defending. Lopez, a good look. Rebound Boston. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. From deep. Garland no good. Boston has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. To the inside.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
This Cavs squad is struggling. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Right side Brown. Outside Tatum. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Tatum. From deep 3-point range. Mobley grabs the board. And here's Mitchell. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Tatum. Smart outside. Tatum passes to Smart. Horford with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Tatum from long range. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
It's Smart on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. No luck on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. It's Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. Horford outside from downtown. And they recover it. Brown finds Tatum. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Garland against Smart.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland now. Time running out. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Celtics.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Outside Tatum. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. Tries to snap the cold streak. Mobley grabs the board. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Tatum with it. And so it's Boston with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian.
matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Now here's Morant. Inside. And Adams kicks to Bane. Here's Morant. And he drives in.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And here's Tatum for 3. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got 6 points.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Morant with the screen on Brown. A 3-ball. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Brown. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Brooks. Here's Bane. Rebound, Boston.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Smart. Shoots from the block. Here's Williams. And blocked by Bane. It's stolen by Brown. Wants to get it to Bane, and does. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Bane looking around. Passes it to Adams. Out to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside, Smart. Here's Brown, and there's the drive. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now here's Smart over in the corner, Brown. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Memphis leading by 4. Bane. Horford with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Here's Brown, following the score by Memphis.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Smart against Morant. Into the lane, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Tatum with the screen on Bane. Tatum drives in. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams, banked in off the glass.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Morant against Smart. Brooks outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Outside Jackson. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Smart deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Brown with the drive, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Smart against Morant. Clock at 6. And finished off by Morant.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Memphis. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Outside, Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Morant outside. Here's Adams. Misses the one-handed jam. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Morant looking around. Outside, Bane. Here's the drive, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Tatum passes to Smart. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Morant. 21 points in the game. 1:24 left in the first half. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Outside Tatum. A kick out to Brown. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Morant against Smart. Outside Jackson. Pass to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Back to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Here's Tatum and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smart against Morant. Brooks outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Brown drives in. Brown jams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Clark, Luke Kennard out there with Jones, and it's Conchar into the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Jones against Brogdon. Out to White. Molinari passes to White. And he banks in the layup. White's got his first bucket in this one. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Down low for the lead. Outside to Brogdon. Stripped it away. Over to the left wing. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off for 3. Williams, they get it back. Outside, White. Gallinari outside. Conchar pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, Boston. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
White dishes to Gallinari. Back to White. The kick out to Williams. White trying to get open. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by White. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Conchar. And they come right back with their own 3-point. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's White. Outside to Brogdon. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Outside, Jones to the middle. Pass to Kennard. Back to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. Good D by Brogdon. Boston has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his 3rd season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. And White kicks to Gallinari. Outside to Brogdon. On the wing, Williams for the lead. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Here's Aldama, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Gallinari. Outside, White. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Pass to Kennard. Here's Conchar. Here's Clark. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Kennard, the pass to Aldama. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Boston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Brown kicks to Smart. Going inside. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Bane passes to Morant. To take the lead. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by one. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Jackson in the corner. It's stolen by Brown. Horford attacking, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jerry Jackson Jr. His third personal foul. First team foul.
Smart against Morant. Three-pointer. Now Brown. Driving inside.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston. Bane against Brown. Bane passes to Jackson. Now here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Williams, a screen on Bane. Brown, the pass to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Bane sets the screen for Morant for 3. And they recover it. It's Brooks on the wing. Jackson with the screen. Bane passes to Jackson. Clock at 4. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Morant with a wide open look. It's good. This game is all even. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Brown driving in. Brown jams it in.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big time bucket.
They set the pick. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Tatum drives in. Stolen away. Adams finds Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Brown against Bane. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Possession ball game down the stretch. Always plenty of pressure. Now can Jaylen Brown knock down a free throw?
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Morant with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Jackson.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
Dishes it to Williams. Money!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
A three from Morant. And another miss by Memphis. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now, here's Morant for three. Rebound by Williams. Morant with the steal. From outside the arc. That one misses. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they...
Fired up to get this game started. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the three. And that one's good for Brooks. Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Here's Morant following the score by Cleveland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
In the 2021-22 season, We saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the back.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Get out the way.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Bain against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Morant into the lane. Can't hit that one.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Mitchell against Morant. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
And there's the screen. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. Jackson on the wing. There's the drive, and the dunk by Jackson.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Garland, and finished off by Garland.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Outside Mitchell. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot won't fall. On the wing, Brooks with the drive.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dylan Brooks to practice hard or play hard. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Now Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Kept alive. Adams, the pass to Bain. Morant with it. 3-pointer. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Garland finds Mitchell. .127 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Great D that time from Allen.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, did you see that finish?
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Outside Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. And he gets that one. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Morant against Mitchell. Morant, the pass to Bain. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside No dice on the putback jam. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So for Cleveland right now, Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. Memphis leading.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Here's Cleveland. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Payne. Left side Mitchell goes up on the wing. The rebound by Jackson. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Morant with the slam! Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh, oh my.
Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. The rebound by Jackson. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Brooks outside for Morant. Here's Payne. And that one is hammered home.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Allen. From deep, Mobley. Offensive board. Morant against Garland. Here's Okoro. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 15 points.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Morant, the pass to Payne. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, B.A., a part of it's his coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Morant rejected by Allen. They retain possession. Now Mobley. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Outside for Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, this guy is spring-loaded. I mean, just an absolute high flyer.
Mitchell against Morant. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Payne against Garland. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's Morant. And he drives in. Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Garland up top. Here's Allen. No good with a layup.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Cavaliers, 26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
We've got Luke Kennard, also Tyus Jones out there. Brandon Clark out there with John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's LeVert. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
LeVert attacking, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Pass to Clark. And here's Jones. Back to Clark. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Kennard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. Down low. Goes back up. Cavaliers with the rebound. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. LeVert outside. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Conchar. Jones against Lopez. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's LeVert. Soft touch off the glass. LeVert's got 6.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Lopez. To the middle. Oh, deflected. drops in the layup for 2. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major impact.
Aldama, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Pass to Wade. This for the tie. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Jones with the ball. Now LeVert defending. Here's Kennard. Tipped. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And here's LeVert. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Out to the right wing. Now here's LeVert. Not a lot of room. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Inside. They swipe it.
First personal foul. Second team.
Free throw good. LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. And so he draws the foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under
video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Morant against Mitchell. And then Morant with the dunk.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
Moran against Mitchell. Outside Moran. Moran with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. They set the pick. Here's Moran driving inside, and then Moran with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Mitchell. And they get it back. Four on the clock. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. He's rebounded by Okoro.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got 3 assists now in this one.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Mitchell up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Morant into the lane, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .144 left in the fourth. Garland, the pass to Mitchell.
A living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Morant, pass to Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Desmond Bain is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Now here's Mitchell. A minute 4 left in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And a another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range. Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Morant drawing the double team. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Let's go with a three.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Bane for 3. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Desmond Bane showing no nerves.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so it will head to the line for 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. Jackson for 3. That shot off the mark. And so the Cavaliers take the win. And they barely squeezed out the alley. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
To the best
why we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. And it's the Celtics to start out. Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Here's Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
The pass to Tatum. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good that time.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Brown against Mitchell. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Mitchell. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shot clock at 2. Garland, no good. Austin's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Smart goes in. Here's Horford, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Okoro. Mitchell against Brown. The drive by Mitchell. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland looking it over. Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. They get it back.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. Here he goes. Tatum on the wing. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 4. And stolen by Tatum. Inside. Smart kicks to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
There's Brown with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Here's Smart. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Here's Smart. There's the drive. 5 to shoot. Brown. Good.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Garland against Smart. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Smart. Outside, Horford. Mitchell against Brown. Here's Tatum. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum. Mitchell looking it over. He can't hit that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. The pass to Okoro. He takes it in, and Okoro throws it down.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Now Smart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Horford. Passes it to Brown. Shoots from 12. Williams kicks to Smart. Second chance shot. Williams can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Outside Tatum. Stolen by Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it. And the 3 off target.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the turnover again by Boston.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Tatum down low. Here's Smart, and he drives in. Tatum drives in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Okoro with it. Tatum on him. Smart kicks to Brown. To the inside. Trying to get something going. The kick out to Tatum. And there's the drive. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And Okoro throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Williams is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Brogdon in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Bangs home the trifecta. Brogdon's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
From deep, Green, and they get it back. Lopez passes to Green. Here's Osman. 1 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you call suffocating D on that possession.
Outside Williams. Pass to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Green with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 7. LeVert with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Osman to the paint. Here's Lopez. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Gallinari outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
LeVert against Brogdon. And it's LeVert missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Gallinari. Wade with the defensive effort. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Brogdon against LeVert. Out to Gallinari and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And it's LeVert missing. Celtics trail by 7.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Brogdon against LeVert. Outside, Green. Back to LeVert. Clock at 6. And the pass to Osman. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by the Celtics. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Down low, Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. Stolen by LeVert. Green with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. The shot by Wade. Wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right the pass to Muscala. And it's Osman with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 7. Drives to the hoop. And he jams it with authority.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Cleveland in control with it. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Smart. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitch. And it's Allen in at center. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Takes a step back. 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Passes it to Mitchell. With the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Left side, Brown. Back to Tatum. From downtown. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Garland finds Mobley. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Williams. Right side, Horford. Smart goes in, and there's the feed to Williams. Tatum against Garland. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Mitchell against Brown. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the triple. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. A nice shot by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Outside Tatum. Horford against Mitchell. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Al Horford.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely. It's Smart with the drive. Horford in the post. Mobley's there. Smart wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a two-possession ball game.
Outside Tatum. Outside Smart. Outside Tatum. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Garland with a screen on Brown. Garland kicks to Mobley. In the corner, Okoro with it. Hits it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And here's Tatum for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Garland for 3. Good work defensively by Smart. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
The kick out to Tatum. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
The NBA coming up. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point guard.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Morant to the paint. Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Outside Morant. 4-3. They get the rebound. Outside Bane. Here's Jackson. And another shot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Don't you love how fierce Steven Adams is on the glass? He's always working for positioning.
And Adams no good on that one. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Jackson Jr. taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Brooks against Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Morant against Smart. Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Morant, the pass to Jackson from behind the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Smart against Morant. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it, now guarded by Brown. It's tipped.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Pass to Brown. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot's good.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Morant into the lane. Horford pulls it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Nice decision by Tatum. Go to the pull-up game so you don't meet the defender at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Morant against Smart. And it's Morant off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Here's Bane. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Smart against Morant. Tatum a screen on Morant. Pass to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. The turnaround jumper. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Rebound Boston. Here's Smart. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Doesn't go that time.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Brown. Here's Smart. Right side Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. That one a little long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Morant. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 4, and we'll get this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be...
Oh, wow! Incredible! I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. From deep, Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Brooks against Tatum. Drives to the hoop. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Jackson outside. No good from outside. The Celtics with the lead. Brown with it. He's picked up by Adams. Here's Williams. Oh, sweet move. The shot misses. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. Another shot. Rebound Boston. Horford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brown. He got a piece of it. Now here's Bane. He's got 5. Here's Morant. Williams grabs the board.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Morant. There's the drive. Morant with the slam!
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Now Smart. A minute 53 left in the second. The kick to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Williams. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Here's Morant. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
1:16 left in the first half. Smart against Morant. Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. Clock is at 3. That three's off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first free throw is good.
Shooting from Memphis.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston trailing. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. On the take. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Bain. The three is up. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Smart against Morant. Inside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. From deep, Morant. No good that time. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Hunting for up.
The Grizzlies, 28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Luke Kennard, also Tyus Jones out there, Brandon Clark out there with John Conchar, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. The kick out to Williams. Here's Gallinari. Outside Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. The reverse. Gallinari's shot is off.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
Pass to Conchar. To the inside. Intercepted. Here's White driving in. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Outside Jones. Pass to Kennard. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Clark with it. White with the steal. Clark grabs the board.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Williams defending.
Grant Williams, first personal foul, first team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. White with the steal.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Here's Cornette. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
Memphis leading. Outside Jones. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Down low. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
White, the pass to Gallinari. White with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Brogdon. Jones with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Kennard. Fires for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
And Boston calls time here. Got a line change here for Boston. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Tatum going inside, and then Tatum slams it in.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Up top, Tatum. Brooks defending. The kick to Tatum. That one no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Brooks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Outside Tatum, the 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And here's Bane. Jackson finds Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Smart outside. Right side Tatum. Here he goes. They get it back. Out to Horford. Here's Brown. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 52% from the floor so far. Morant against Smart. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Tatum a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Celtics got to hurry here. Williams misses.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Jackson outside. To the inside. Here's Brooks. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
The kick to Tatum from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Smart against Morant. Outside Bane from the arc. The shot comes out. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Morant against Smart. Brown with the steal. Horford outside. Smart passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Moran against Smart. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Moran. He takes it in. They shoot again. Jackson can't get it to go. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And he's going to, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Memphis leading. Pass to Brooks. There's the double team with Horford. Jackson on the wing. Brooks against Horford. Morant with it. 6 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Grizzlies.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
And when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Bane, the pass to Adams, and stolen by Williams. Out to Horford, fires the three. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, you have to love Al Horford. important moments.
On the wing, Bain, defended by Brown. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Here's Tatum, and he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Moran against Smart. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well...